Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. This is my new sigil, LunaVox. I created it using the help of ChatGPT, and we designed it to represent my connection to the moon and the universe and nature, and to help strengthen and solidify my voice and my wisdom, and just to help bring out my strengths and my power, right? So I wanted to share that with you guys. As soon as we finished making it, I was like, that's going on a nail. So I wear it drawn on my wrist and use it in my spell work to help, bring connection and clarity. There you go. So I just had to share it with you guys because I love y'all so much. And this is just part of my journey. So what we're going to do is aquarium nails. And as you can see, I've put down a nice layer of builder gel on this backing paper that I have used glue dots to hold down on this little box that I use to keep all my manicure implements in, like my clippers and my drill bits and stuff like that, to keep them out of dust and away from any kind of contamination after they come out of the barbicide. And now I am taking some real pretty transfer foil, and we are going to sandwich this in between layers of builder gel. That's going to give the back of our nail a lot of strength and also have a pretty image on the back. Now, I feel like I should have put some gel polish down as well, but we're going to fix that in a little bit. There you go. There are always ways around mistakes or to fix mistakes. Whatever. But you can see there are some missing bits. So having some gel polish down would have been a smart idea and will be a smart idea when we come in to fix this. So I'm just finishing up here. And then, of course, we are going to come in with our second layer of builder gel. And then in that builder gel, we are going to put our nail tips. And you want to, I screwed up one of them. Guys, I'm guessing it's nerves or something, but I swear to goodness, every single time I start a voiceover, I have to start burping. What is that? It is so weird. And maybe as I call my brain's attention to its nonsense, maybe it'll help stop it. So I'm just setting that in, and I'm going to let everything settle for a second, pop it into the lamp, and then peel it off. You don't want to grab your tip to peel it apart. You don't want to create any problems. So I just like to use a little tool and slide it under that builder gel, and it'll pop right off. This is backing paper. It's not going to stick to that. Now, taking off the sticky layer, and then once we get that removed, we're going to grab our scissors and make a mistake right here. I'm going to cut the back a little bit too much, and you can see that right there. And I thought, I can just edit that out. No, I'm not going to do that, because everybody's going to make this mistake, or at least some of us are. And knowing that you can fix it is going to, maybe that's just the last thing that you needed to give up the idea of doing aquarium nails. That's silly. Don't do that. You don't want to give up something that you really want to try. You want to keep going. Anyway, we're going to keep cutting here and get everything filed really nicely. You need to come in with a file and just clean up those edges like I'm doing right here. Make sure that everything is nice and smooth. That's all. It's real easy to overfile here and make a little space where something might leak out. But we are going to do... First, we're going to add this gel polish, and that might seal anything up, but it's not going to completely from the sides. And I always have a little extra trick that I pull to make sure that everything works out in the end, and we'll get to that. Oh, actually, I don't think I showed that. I just base coat everything. I base coat the entire nail. I put it back on the stand. I base coat the top, completely base coat the sides, and make sure I get all the way up up in those crevices, and then flip the nail over and base coat the back as well. And then pop it in the lamp, and that's probably going to be all you need to make sure every tiny nook and cranny is sealed. Kind of like grout, right? Think of it like grout. So now we're switching gears and heading over to those other 3 nails that we haven't touched yet. And you could do every single one, Aquarium, absolutely. I decided 2 was plenty because it is an awful lot of work, right? Putting all that together, and I didn't want to do it 5 times. La la la, I'm lazy. Ding. So I just decided to put the same background on the other 3 nails. And I meant to show you all 3 of the transfer foils. I didn't. I think I might have been out of frame or paused it and didn't remember I had paused it or something. I don't know. I kept going back and forth. I'm like, where's the footage of the 3rd one? It's not there. So I apologize for that. Thank you for understanding. You guys are the best. So we're just going to finish rubbing this. Oh my God. I said something one time about rubbing the nails that was so hilarious, but I don't want to start it up on the channel, so I'm not going to remind you what it was. You'll have to just go watch old videos. There you go. And now we're coming in with a base coat on these 3 because we're going to do some stamping on those. And if I want to remove anything, and trust me, I will, I always stamp and stamp and stamp until I get it right. There you go. Sometimes I'm just checking to see if anything's leaking. Oh! Whew. Guys, let me tell you why that happened. I put a tiny bit of one of my glue dots on the stand that's holding the light. And when I need my hand, but I've already got oil in it and I don't want to set it down, I'll stick it to that. And when I popped it off, I hit the oil container. And there you go. Disaster. And honestly, I just, at this point, mistakes happen at the nail desk, and I try not to get upset at myself and to just laugh it off, because if you get mad, it makes your nail desk like a place of torture. And I just want it to be a creative, fun place where I make beautiful things for me and for you, right? So, no. So I'm cleaning off any excess oil that may have gotten on the tip, just to make sure that when I come in with this, it sticks really well. And I was really concerned that maybe there was a tiny spot somewhere that I missed with the poly gel. So I am going to come in with the tiniest bit of builder gel and just run it in there. Also, I just prefer the texture of builder gel. So there you go. And you saw that. Second one. Guys, how do you keep the glitter from sticking to the sides? My glitter isn't moving. Neither are those tiny stars that I put in there. They're not moving either. The moons are moving just fine. And if I flick the nail, certain things will start to move. But once they settle down, again, they just get stuck where they go. And I don't know what is the trick to make that stop happening. I have watched probably hundreds of aquarium nail videos, and I've never seen one person explain how they keep their stuff from sticking to the sides. I would like my stuff to move more freely. If you have a trick to that, or you know the video to watch, please tag me or leave it in the comment section or whatever. I want instruction, right? Give me instruction. Teach me. Okay, now I screwed up here, guys. I put a matte top coat down. Did I actually just fumble my way through that? I put a matte top coat down. Let me enunciate words. And that was a mistake. I should have just buffed it out a little bit, like put a really nice base coat and then buffed it, because you can tell at the end that there's a matte top coat on that. Even though I put shiny on there, and I don't know if it's the Gellen or if it's because the nail is sheer, it's clear, if that's why it still shows up, but I am devastated that my Luna Vox nail doesn't have the shine showing through it, because I do put a shiny top coat on, and I've never experienced this where the shine didn't completely take the matte away, but it didn't. And I am just like so freaking bummed. It's like, why did that happen? So I won't be doing that again on another aquarium nail if I intend to paint on it. But I find painting on a matte top coat much more enjoyable than even like a regular base coat. But I also like doing it on a buffed nail. So I'll just be buffing from now on. At least on nails, like this. Because that was really a bummer. Really a bummer. If you heard that noise, I was pulling apart a paper towel so I could wipe my runny nose. I'm gross today, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm just freaking gross today. I don't know why every time I want to do a voiceover, I burp and I get a scratchy throat and my nose starts running. I think my brain hates me. Can I just be honest with you guys? I think my brain's like, I don't want to be Marcia anymore. You're driving me nuts. And I guess I get it. Whatever. I guess I get it. So now we're just doing the top of the Luna Vox. And listen, guys, I was a little shaky the day I did this. I think I can do better. So, I'm not thinking I'm going to do a ton of Luna Vox nails or anything. But if you see it pop up somewhere, don't be surprised. Because I really love the symbolism. I love that it's almost fallopian there at the bottom, right? With the swirls. Almost has a womb sort of situation. So it's like the words, guys, divine feminine, right? It just feels very female and very moon-centered and just awesome. I love this symbolism. So I hope you guys like it too. I just think it came out so pretty, and I'm so jazzed I was able to translate it into this nail art. So there you go. We're going to keep the moon flavor flowing on this set, and we are just going to put down some real pretty stamps because I think that's a great idea. I still cannot get over how much I love these plates. I will have it listed below. There's a name on here somewhere. It starts with an M, like Mezerdoo or something, I want to say. There it is. Mercado. I don't know. I can't see that. And I can't stop the video now in this particular moment to look because I'm doing a voiceover. So there's that. There's that. I'm just playing around with the different moon stamps. I really dug this mountain with the moon behind it. And then we can add some more stuff. We're going to put that on the bottom. I actually wish I'd done that on a larger nail. I end up doing it on the pinky nail. That was probably a mistake. I probably could have done that somewhere else and been a little more visible, but it still plays. It still shows, right? You still see what it's supposed to be. Mountain with the moons. And then we're going to add a couple more little things to that nail just to make it super duper cute. Because we like super duper cute. And to keep it in the galaxy, universe, moon family, right? But these are big, big stars, like they're coming to say hi to us. There's some more stars on top of that moon. And did I even show you putting that moon on there? I was so busy talking. Maybe I missed it. Anyway, I love that moon charm. It's so, so, so cute. That's a charm, though, that you've got to watch out for because that's going to grab your hair. So I figured I could place it wherever I want to on this nail because no one's really going to wear it but me for modeling, me or Carmen, the fake hand. But if you were wearing this personally, you would really want to watch out. Those ends, those pointy ends of the moon, oof, Those will grab your hair quick. So we're just finishing up our top coat here. And then this is our finished set. And as you can see, the larger moons that I put in there, they're free flowing. But the glitter, the glitter and those stars that are just an outline of a star, they ain't moving, guys. You have to really manhandle the nails to get them to move. And as you can see, that middle nail with the Lunavox symbol, it looks fuzzy because of that damn matte top coat. And I'm disappointed in that. So there you go. I don't know. There's nothing else to say about that. It's just a freaking bummer. So give me your tips for aquarium nails in the comment section. Or, you know, if you see a video, tag me in it, right? Just let me know what you're seeing out there. But in the meantime, thank you so much for coming by today. Love you guys to pieces. We are going to see you in the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.